Hey, what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you a Paver spreadsheet and explain how I believe this system could transform your estimating and installations. I'm going to be switching back and forth between 5 different pages. They're located down here at the bottom, and I'm actually going to start out on this last page called Cost Estimate. 3 very important numbers that you're going to need on a Paver estimate are materials, labor, and equipment. Here are some very specific numbers for those 3 things. Now I'm going to reverse engineer and show you how this spreadsheet system came up with these numbers. First of all, the materials. Back here at the parameter page, it's going to ask you some questions about the size of the project. Once these are filled out, they will automatically be applied to material calculation formulas and be transferred back over to the material page. Then, with those totals in place, costs can be added and a material markup percentage, and that will complete the material estimate. So in summary, based upon your inputs, a material list is calculated, and then you apply costs to those material totals in the provided area. Now, the labor. The labor is similar. Back here at the parameter page, there are questions that are going to prompt you to make decisions on methods of installation and equipment being used. Where's the dirt going to be hauled off to, or is it going to be spread out on site? Things like that. Once those questions are answered, there's formulas and functions that are going to apply those to production rates and generate a job-specific task-by-task plan with durations for every task. But to get a really finalized duration, things like daily setup and daily cleanup need to be added in. So the system will prompt you to turn this list of tasks into daily plans. Then once a day total has been determined, the daily setup and cleanup can be added in, as well as any allotments for unforeseen time. Then pick an hourly rate, and that will complete the labor portion. So in summary, data you entered about the project size will combine with data you enter about the installation method to determine which production rates apply to the specific project and thus need quantities added to them. Then only the relevant tasks are transferred to their own sheet to create a step-by-step specific project plan, which can then be turned into daily plans. So things like daily mobilization can be added in. Now the equipment. For the equipment, it's important to know what equipment will be needed each day and then list how many days each piece of equipment will be needed. This information can be quickly gathered from the daily plans because the tasks that the daily plans are made up of have a column for if the task requires equipment, making it easy to see what equipment is needed day 1, day 2, etc. Once the equipment summary is completed, costs can be applied to come up with an equipment total. So in summary, simply by looking at the daily plans, it's quick and easy to create an equipment summary and then apply costs. Now a comprehensive estimate has been formed with very specific numbers for materials, labor, and equipment. But that's not all. In the process of creating this estimate, there is now a specific task-by-task project plan with duration goals for every task, and it's all broken into daily plans, which can then be handed off to the installation crew to keep everyone on the same page about how much time has been allotted, and potentially even act as an incentive program if those duration goals are met. A couple other things worth mentioning. All of the production rates within this system are on the full task list page, and they start out as estimated production rates. But as time goes by, you can track and tweak them to fit your specific company, making this a more and more trustworthy system over time. And the other thing is, the prompts within the spreadsheet are going to help you to remember things like considering how close can the gravel pile be dumped, what piece of equipment are we using on this project. In other words, it's going to prompt you to not generalize, but be specific about the quote. And finally, this spreadsheet systematizes estimating. So the process is no longer a mysterious one inside of the owner's head, but instead is a delegatable, repeatable system. Thanks for listening.